Hi, welcome to Gardenville.tv. Well, here we are out in the garden and we are doing wildlife. Now, just sorry, birds in the garden to me and hedgehogs and you name it, just is fantastic and so nice to have, isn't it?
It is very important, and it's very important to feed the birds because their habitats are dwindling, and to keep up the population.
Okay, so we need to look after them. So you've come up with some incredible little piece of equipment.
Well, it says window feeder.
Okay, so how does this work?
It works, you can stick it on your window. It's got suction pads here at the back.
Yeah.
So you can just moisten those, and I hope I've moistened them enough.
Yeah.
And just,
Put
I don't
it
want
in.
to put it through the window. Put it
No.
there.
Super.
Nice little thing which can be cleaned out. And really
Little
put
tray.
your grain into it. In this case, we're going to use your favourite.
My
mealworms.
favourite.
Mealworms.
Where do they get those, Susan?
I don't know, but they're dead and dry.
They're
so
called
don't worry.
Gourmet Garden. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. So you
there
put
you are.
them in there and then the birds come. So you're inside
You're inside.
having your cup of tea.
There's space here so you can see the birds coming in and
How
feeding.
brilliant for children.
Oh, it's super. It really
Sorry,
is super
even for
thing.
people just when they've come in from a day's work or whatever, to be able to sit down and watch your wildlife.
Well, if you're
is
sitting at your
fantastic.
kitchen table or something reading the paper and things are coming along and eating. And it also
This-
has,
yeah.
you don't have to put it on the window. There's a screw hole at the top so,
So
you
you
can
could put it
well, you
against
can
a tree
put a wire,
or-
you can tie it up somewhere, you can put it
Okay.
against a fence
But the
maybe
wonderful
where you
thing
can
about
see it.
bringing it here is that you're inside and you can look through and see the birds coming
the
along.
birds,
For
and it
small
has a-
birds.
Wasn't she knocking it off? It
Yeah.
wasn't very clever.
Yeah.
And it has a roof here which keeps the rain off.
And Susan, what about would the birds fly into the window or anything, or
They're
hit
going to
their
be small
heads or-
birds. They're not going to come crashing in here. They're going to probably sit up here first
here
and then drop them
and
to
watch
come
for
down.
territory, sort of,
Yeah,
and then
they're going
go
to
in.
just come in here. They're not going to be anything large.
And
that's
if
going
you
to
have
come
one
crashing
of these
into
in
it.
the garden, do you think birds would get used to it? And
Birds
that they
get used to
pop
it. They
in
may not
every
come
day for their
eventually, and
cup
they'll
of
come.
coffee?
Once they know you feed them. I know last winter I was feeding every morning at breakfast time. I go out and put out food, and they're there waiting.
They're there waiting.
They're there waiting. They're all flocking in if their feeders are empty and need topping up,
And
or
they
you just
know.
put out something.
I mean, you
every
think that
morning.
the same birds come back. I mean,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
that is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, I think this is a must. I'm sorry, this is a must with Gardenville. It really is. So, look, if anybody's looking to get one of these, it's a very cheap piece of equipment to have it to feed the birds in the garden, and you can sit inside, very therapeutic after a day at the office or whatever, and come and watch the birds feed away and realise there actually is a world going on
Yeah.
outside
And it's
your own world.
It's also important, just when this is empty, to give it a wash out every so often, because they're a bit unfussy about what they drop in there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you just need to keep
You
that
need to
good
keep
and
it clean and things, yeah.
Okay, well, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And by the way, we'll see you next time. Do keep following us at gardenville.tv. We're on Facebook, Twitter. You can send us an email. Do join in the whole world of gardenville.tv.
And let's know if you've any unusual birds in your garden, or send us photographs of birds that you're feeding. I want to know what other people are getting, so as I know if I haven't got these things in my garden.
Yeah, absolutely. See you next time.